Doing a nightcap. Last night, Colorado was tested in a way they never have been before. They invaded New Mexico's territory and went down 17 almost immediately, including a fumble returned for a touchdown in the second quarter. But they came back. They escaped Super Sim, took a 10-point lead of their own, and then surrendered a 75-yard rushing touchdown, but were able to stop New Mexico by the absolute slimmest of margins to stay alive in Imperialism. It was unbelievable. They earned their stripes. They are here, and they are serious. But let's see who else will join them. We have 118 teams remaining. Let's get that down to 117. Who's playing next? In College Football 25, Season-Long Imperialism, Episode 17. The next team is Michigan State. We are going back to Michigan for the third time this Imperialism. We're really centralizing in a lot of locations here. We've got a Big Ten team. That's the first time I've had a Big Ten team since I think, well, Ohio State played earlier and then Illinois. So they've only got three options here. They've got Buffalo to the north and east. That is the most likely option by far. Then you've got Michigan to the south and Western Michigan to the west. Makes sense. So let's spin this arrow and find out who Michigan State's going to play. They're going northeast. That's Buffalo. And the stuff I talked about in one of the earlier episodes about their land bridge connecting here could end now because Michigan State is probably slightly better than Buffalo. So let's set this up. All right, we're going to pull up Buffalo here. I believe there's some like a 74 overall maybe. There they are. Let's just double check those ratings real quick. They haven't really mattered too much in the recent games. Buffalo here and Michigan State right here. An 82 against a 74. Buffalo has a 67 offense, but they're going against a pretty mid defense. Let's bring the face cam back up. Let's get these uniforms going. Michigan State has an all-white look here. Got this beautiful all-black look. This is a fun look for Sparty. Let's go with this one. Second alternate, this... Well, no, because Michigan State's wearing white. We're just going to go with their home look. Couldn't really decide against anything else. Here we go. Buffalo playing in their second game. They're able to upset Central Michigan in their first one. And now they're going against a Big Ten school. It's Group of 5 against Power 4. We've seen a couple of those matchups recently, and they have not gone the way that we thought they would. So we'll see if Buffalo is able to pull off a second straight upset here. Let's get these rosters up and going. Come on. We're going to be pulling up the Michigan State Spartans. They've kind of been in a perpetual rebuild for a couple years. Some bad head coaching hires. But they should have more talent than Buffalo. I mean, we watched their offense. It was their defense that won them that game against Central Michigan. We'll see if they're able to show up in a similar way against a Big Ten opponent. Kickoff goes into the air. Here comes the return from Michigan State. That's going to be taken down at the 20-yard line. So here comes Aiden Childs, a sophomore transfer quarterback. Originally went to Oregon State and then transferred over to Michigan State after the dissolution of the Pac-12. Went to Downey High School in Long Beach, California. He was made for the Pac-12, and now, like many other Pac-12 students, he's in the Big Ten. It's a more circuitous route, but he got there in the end. The offensive lineman for the Spartans, you got Brandon Baldwin at left tackle, Luke Newman at left guard, Tanner Miller at center, Christian Phillips at right guard, and Ashton Lepo at right tackle. Those might all be totally wrong, but that's the depth chart I've been given by our lads. There goes a handoff to number 5, the running back going outside, and he's taken down. You know, I might not want to read out these offensive lineman names. It's cool, but I can't really prove the accuracy during the game, so whatever. That's Nate Carter with the run, redshirt junior transfer, making it 3rd and 6. Buffalo holding strong so far. This is how they played against Central Michigan as well. We'll have to see if they're able to keep this up. Childs in the shotgun. He's going to throw on 3rd down. His first pass of the game. He's going to sprint up the middle and get the first down to the 30, 35, 40, and he slides intelligently to avoid what would have been a huge, huge hit from one of Buffalo's defenders that I don't have the number for because they just don't have it. Let's see if we can get a name on that jersey here. And no. All right, it's 1st and 10. Might have been Eddie Pleasant, possibly. Childs hands it off again. It's going to be a beautiful run for Carter. Right up the middle, 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, and Michigan State takes the early lead. Wow, Nate Carter with a gaping hole. That's like a play in training camp where somebody just goes by the secondary and they just say, keep running. You run into the grass, towards the tackling dummies. No risk of being hurt. That was a cavernous opening. Incredible job by the Michigan State offensive line. Maybe it's good that I called him out by name. That is a great finisher for Nate Carter. And the Spartans strike first. I mean, they're looking to potentially take the whole state of Michigan for themselves at some point. Michigan is good. And if they have to go into the big house, I don't like Michigan State's chances. But this is a weaker Michigan team. It could happen. That extra point is up and good from Jonathan Kim, the kicker for the Spartans. And here comes the kickoff for Michigan State, sending it back to Buffalo. And Buffalo's offense is going to have to do something they did not do all that well against Central Michigan State, and that is score. They were able to get 2 touchdown drives, but they were few and far between. Big time hit on the return, only getting to the 15. So here comes C.J. Obana, the quarterback for the Buffalo Bulls. We've got Jaquez Barksdale is going to be the starting running back for this team. Because they switched up the numbers. It's 23 when he was number 4. That's a throw for Obana going up to the 21, making it 2nd and 4. Good first play. Nick McMillan is kind of the go-to receiver for this team. You also have a couple other guys that made some big catches in the first game. J.J. Jenkins made a couple big catches. There we go. Obana hands it off. No, it's a play fake. He throws across the middle. That's going to be caught. Nick McMillan, like I just said, all the way out to the 50-yard line. And we could see a barn burner here. Now, every time I've said that, it hasn't been a barn burner. That was a wobbly duck of a throw. But it was able to get to McMillan for a first down. We'll see if these teams can keep up these splash plays. That would certainly make for some very exciting content. Obana in the shotgun, hands it off to Barksdale. A little bit of a delay. 50, 45, 40. He has some space too, but he cuts the wrong way, and Michigan State is able to take him down at the 36. But it's a big-time run for Barksdale. And Buffalo is not going away quietly. I mean, they delayed it. It was a weird timing setup for Michigan State. They couldn't get their guys in there. And they paid the price. It's 1st and 10 from the 36. Obana to Barksdale. Barksdale tries to go through the middle, and they shut him down. A whole platoon of Spartans shutting him down there. We'll have to see if Buffalo... That is one of the smallest jumbotrons in Division I. Absolutely has to be said. It's got some charm to it, but man, it looks like somebody's TV. Obana throws short, and that is not going to be the look. Thankfully, I think that was 2nd down, so it's going to be 3rd and 9 for Buffalo. Another look, he got some ads here. I don't even know if any of these are real companies. It's charming. They've got a cool practice facility behind there. I guess. And it's great detail by the developers of this game. Obana on 3rd and 9, waits, has to throw past the line of scrimmage, and he doesn't. Only a gain of 2, and it's going to be 4th down. But they are in field goal range, so they have a chance to make this 7-3 for a slightly closer deficit. Overall, it's a pretty good response from Buffalo. They were able to respond or answer Michigan State's splash plays with some splash plays of their own. Representing the MAC well here. And that kick is good. From distance, a 48-49 kick for number 17 for Buffalo. That was, they're not going to give me the name. Of course they're not. Nick Reed making the kick. First time he's been asked to make a field goal for Buffalo. I think he missed a really close one in the Central Michigan game that made me think they were just going to lay down and die, but they did not do that. They came back impressively. We'll see if they can do the same thing here against Michigan State, but they'll have to get a stop on defense first. It's going to go back to the 5, 10. He's only able to get to the 16. A good stop from Buffalo. And here comes Aiden Childs. He's under center. He's got Nate Carter back there. And they're going to throw on 1st down. He's got a man open, and it's caught by Jerron Glover, a redshirt sophomore. He's their main target on the offensive end. And they really have nothing else to show besides this Jumbotron. That's unfortunate. I'm going to have to come up with so much content talking about this Jumbotron. And I will. Don't play with me. I'm going to do it. Childs under center. It is a handoff to Carter. Carter with another gaping hole 40. 45-50. And this is what the developers of College Football 25 sought to create. If you have the advantage in the trenches, if you have 5 guys that are just road graders, then it shouldn't be close. And that's what we're seeing right now. I mean, Nate Carter has just open season of where he wants to run. So it's 1st and 10. They really should stay with these under center runs. They've been working incredibly well. Carter gets the ball again. Oh, okay. See, this is the issue. If you go outside, less of an opportunity for the offensive linemen to stake their presence. And number 53 for Buffalo, that's CJ Basil, gets an emphatic 4-yard tackle for loss there. 2nd and 14, they go back under center. I wouldn't be surprised if they ran here. See what they can get. And that's exact. No, it's a play fake. Childs throws deep, and that's going to go too far. Which means that Aiden Childs is going to have to beat him with his arm on 3rd and 14, unless they get really, really risky and go for a inside run and just really test out what they can do with this offense. No, they're going to go RPO. He breaks the first tackle, 50, 45, breaks another tackle. What an incredible play by number 0. I don't know who that was because they don't have a number 0 on their roster. Yes, they do. Alante Brown. Alante Brown makes the catch. Just barely beat out the graphic. Look at this on the RPO. Bouncing off the defensive lineman, juking through a couple blocks, and just staying calm amidst the chaos. Flying forward for a 1st down. That is really, really impressive open field skills from Alante Brown. Childs with a strong set to the right. It's got to be going there, and that's exactly where it's going. Carter with space. Carter gets 8 more yards. I mean, if you can't get a body on him until he's 5 yards past the line of scrimmage, there's not much you can do. Your defense is going to be about as impressive as this Jumbotron, which is not. See? I'm coming up with it. It's only the 1st quarter, but we'll see how long I can survive. Childs sends a tight end in motion. They're going to go zone here. He hands it off to Carter. Carter's able to get the 1st down. It's a good tackle by, I believe, 57 there or 52. Sean Dolek, the graduate player for Buffalo, making the tackle. But it's going to be 1st down from the 21. Spartans safely within field goal range. That was a action transition to that Jumbotron there. They're really trying to show this thing off. 24 seconds to go. Childs fakes it. Launches. Touchdown, Michigan State. Jerron Glover beats his man deep. You have to think that was a press coverage situation where he just had him immediately. It's very similar to the highlight reel play we saw between Colorado and New Mexico, where Colorado's defender was able to shut it down. Not the case this time. He was able to get off the coverage immediately, and Childs saw him open, faked the handoff, and then bullet pass. Easy score. 3 seconds to go here before we get into this extra point. And Jonathan Kim sends it through. It's an early 11-point lead. We are not going to Super Sim yet. Michigan State has to extend their lead past 14 in order for that to happen. I mean, one thing, I hope like everyone who's watching knows how Imperialism works, so I don't have to do the explanation every single time. I've seen that done in a lot of videos, and it's pretty self-explanatory once you get it started, but I might, like in the lore, sprinkle in some stuff that helps you understand if episode 17 is your first episode watching in this series. And I get it, the episodes are long. Obana throws outside. He's going to get some space to Nick McMillan, who makes another big catch, and that's probably going to bring us to the end of the first quarter here. It's 14-3. Michigan State's offense has not looked like slowing down one bit. Aiden Childs has some big throws. Nate Carter has some huge runs. Buffalo's been able to stay in it with their offense, but their defense has been non-existent. 166 yards of total offense for the Spartans. You've got to be kidding me. Obana in the shotgun from the 21 on 2nd and 2. It's another screen pass. Oh, man. That's got to be a fun play for number 19 on Michigan State. That's Armorian Smith, the free safety. I mean, they've been playing those screens. They've been going to there because they don't think they have the line advantage. And he's like, oh, barbecue chicken alert. Hurtling in. And the guy could try and spin, but he just doesn't have that much dexterity. Here's a run on 3rd and 3. Not going to get there. And Michigan State with a chance to put the clamps on early and make this a short contest. There's that Jumbotron. You got NTCE. You got Grand Slam. Mayan Spring, which is... Mayan Spring instead of Mountain Dew. That's great. Oh, that's like some Archie Comics level advertising right there. I love that. So it's a fair catch for Michigan State. And here comes the offense again. Aiden Childs, that big hulking offensive line, and Nate Carter in the backfield. They're going man coverage here. They hand it off to Carter. Carter bounces outside, but he wasn't able to get his speed back before Kobe Stewart was able to make the tackle for a loss of 1. Yeah, just an agile play. He got off his blocker. Tight end wasn't able to reestablish. And Kobe Stewart's able to take him down. Good play. 2nd and 11. A tight bunch formation here for the Spartans. They hand it off. Carter. And that's 2 big tackles. Sean Dolick with the second one. Buffalo said, hey, we know you're going to try and test us. We know you're going to try and win the game on the ground, but we are going to stop you there and force Aiden Childs to beat us with his arm, which he just did on the last drive. So we'll see if he's able to do so again here. Buffalo not bringing the blitz. Childs rolls out. Oh, my goodness. He was hit as he threw, and that was a kickoff flying into the sideline, making it 4th and 8, and Buffalo's able to get the stop they needed. Good for them. So it's going to be a punt here from Michigan State. It's going to be Ryan Eckley sending it into the Buffalo sky. Snap, hold. There goes the kick. That flies long, and then it's caught at the 20, 25. It's a decent return. We haven't seen a lot of impactful punt returns in Imperialism so far. But Buffalo retakes the field. Obana in the shotgun. Hands off. Barksdale tries to cut inside, and he's able to pick up 1 yard. He made nothing out of less than nothing. But 2nd and 9 is better than 2nd and 12 every single day of the week. Katachi, I think that might be like, Konami maybe? Or Mitsubishi, one of those. They send a couple guys in motion. They're going to go with a quarterback power here, and that doesn't go well. It's going to have to be the run. CJ Obana In the first game against Central Michigan, I mean, they won the game with Jaquez Barksdale and a stout defense. Because CJ Obama only had 163 yards passing. He was 13 of 16 on the day, but actually 10.2 yards per attempt is not bad. He was efficient, just not... Oh, my God. A halfback draw on 3rd and 11. That, when both of the other runs failed, that's one of the least inspiring play calls I've seen so far in this tournament. That was just sad. So it's 4th and 15. Here comes another punt for Ethan Dwayne. Sending it way back. It's a monster kick. Let's see if they can make a good tackle here. They do. So Buffalo special teams makes a good coverage play, but still, Michigan State starts on the 41. Childs in the shotgun. Fakes it. Looking deep. Has a man. And that is caught. Jaron Glover's third big-time catch of the game. He already has a touchdown. He could get another one here. Michigan State already inside the 30, in field goal range. They could send this to Super Sim with one more defensive stop and a field goal. First down here. They sprint up to the line. Childs is a little bit confused. He finally comes up. He's got Nate Carter behind him. Oh, God, they've run into each other. The reverse is going to go terribly. And that's going to take them outside field goal range. The tight end was out of place. CJ Basil gets another tackle for loss there. Just all he had to do was stop and watch. As Michigan State just totally screwed it up. 2nd and 16. Carter is able to get some of it back to the 30. It's going to be 3rd and 11. So Aiden Childs is going to have to step up and beat him with his arm. And we'll see if he's capable of doing that. It's a nice stadium. It really is a nice thing. I should have put this in the snow or in sunset. I got to do more sunset games. That's on me. Anyway, it's 3rd and 11. Childs I don't know what the plan was there. He saw the blitz coming, just tried to roll out. That was his only real option, was to roll out and scramble. The hole was open, but they shut him down. 4th and 11, clock stops. And this is going to be a long field goal attempt for Jonathan Kim. 48 yards. Snap, hold, kick is no good. It goes wide right. Jonathan Kim not able to stretch the lead to Super Sim territory, so we're going to keep going here and see if Buffalo can make something happen on offense. It was close. It kind of looked like it went in, but I'm going to trust the refs there. 2:12 to go here in the first half. Buffalo gets the ball at the 30-yard line going the other way. It's another run. Barksdale. A 3rd consecutive tackle for loss on runs. Michigan State is stacking those up. I believe that was number 2 for the Spartans. That was Chris Bogle flying in. He's a redshirt senior transfer. Came to the Spartans after starting his collegiate career at Florida. Was from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Cardinal Gibbons High School, and then transferred to Michigan State for more playing time. That's exactly what he's gotten. Beautiful launched pass, and that's going to be a first down. Best throw of the day from CJ Obana. And that was number 1 for the Bulls. I don't know who that is. Let's see if I can get a name on the jersey here. Turn. Samuels. Not getting it. I don't know who it is. Might have been Lamar Sperling, possibly. Obana, another long throw. That's going to be tipped away. Good pass defense by number 21 for the Spartans defense. That was Dylan Tatum with the play. Almost picked it off. Yeah, that Buffalo receiver is not listed on their active roster, so I don't know who it could be. Obana launching it deep. Is this their touchdown moment? No. He dropped it. Well, it was broken up, but he had an opportunity and couldn't do it. So now it's 3rd and 10. I mean, they're unloading it. they're going for these deep balls because they want to win this game, but it's just not coming up with anything so far. 3rd and 10. Obana drops back. Under pressure, throws to the right. That's going to be caught. He breaks a tackle. Nick McMillan to the 50. He falls forward and makes it 4th and 2. This is going to be a really, really interesting decision here. They're not in field goal range. A punt wouldn't really work too well. They're down by 11. Is the coach gutsy enough to go for it? No. I mean, you would want a more adventurous CPU on that end, especially. Oh, my God. 12-yard punt. That might have lost them the game right there. And then Childs in the shotgun, drops back, sacked. Great sack by number 11 for Buffalo. Their defense, once again, keeping them in this game. I should have looked at the back of his jersey because I couldn't. There it is. Nick Roy. Another player who is not listed on Buffalo's depth chart. Great. It's a good sack, though. Great play by Nick Roy. Going to get his name in the stat sheet for the rest of Imperialism for that. 2nd and 15. 27 seconds. They're just going to run the clock out here. They're going to really run the clock out here. Childs sends a man in motion. Just going to hand it off to Carter. Carter is going to be taken down with 13 seconds. And that will bring us to the end of the first half. Michigan State was on the precipice of taking us to Super Sim for most of the second quarter. And Buffalo's defense was able to hold them to a stop on every single occasion. So, we will go to the third quarter with the Spartans up 11. And Buffalo with a couple of splash plays on offense, but nothing really approaching a touchdown drive yet. This is going to be their last best chance. So here comes Obana from the 25. Barksdale next to him. You have to keep throwing. Running the ball has not worked. Barksdale gets another run. He gets to space here. 30, 35, 40. And he's taken down at the 43-yard line. I mean, it shows you that really I don't know what I'm talking about. I have the microphone. I have the setup. I've been watching football since I was, 8 years old. But I still don't know what I'm talking about. It's 1st and 10. Obana sprints up in the shotgun. He's got Barksdale next to him still. Will they go back to it? Number 2 hasn't gotten set yet. That could be a really good run to the outside. No, they're going to throw. Obana launches deep. That might be out of bounds. It's going to be close, and that is a jumping, leaping catch by Taji Johnson. It's 1st and goal for Buffalo. Are they about to pull off another upset? I mean, that is just a missile. A heat-seeking, orbital missile dropping down from the stratosphere right into the open gloves of Taji Johnson. And it's 1st and goal from the 9. Obana in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers. They will be throwing. He fires a quick pass, and that's a really, really smart play. You have the read. You look for it. That might have been a quarterback run if it wasn't there. But if your guy's there, get it up to the 4. That makes the rest of this so much easier. If you can get a couple of good runs, it becomes almost impossible to stop. But this is going to be where Michigan State's weight advantage can really step in. They run to Barksdale, and he's shut down. That's exactly what I was talking about. So C.J. Obana has gotten the Bulls this far with his arm, and he's going to have to do it again here. Because there's no way in hell they should run a running play here. Here we go. Bunch to the left. You got Jenkins over to the right. Obana escapes, and that is going to be a broken up pass thanks to the quarterback pressure, and it's 4th and goal. Now, a field goal is not the end of the world here. They can get one more defensive stop and then get the ball back and try and get a touchdown 2-point conversion. That's the ideal scenario, where you can tie this game while only scoring 1 touchdown. That'd be incredible. But first, Nick Reed has to make this kick. Snap, hold, kick is good, thank God. He had a really embarrassing miss in Buffalo's first game, but he makes that one. I am right on that, right? He is the one who had that crazy miss. Yeah, he missed his only attempt in the first game. So, Buffalo's crowd is getting into it. There's plenty of time in this game. So they're not out of it yet by any stretch. And the only way Michigan State can send this to Super Sim is if they score a touchdown on this drive, which they haven't done since early in the first quarter. They're going to be shut down there at the 18. So here comes Aiden Childs. Can he restart the engine of this offense? They're going to throw again to the sideline. That's not going to be what does it. It's a good broken tackle, but it only picks up 1 yard. No idea who caught that. Oh my God, the Spartans have Antonio Gates Jr. on their team. That was Jack Velling, the junior transfer tight end. He's a new player from Michigan State this year. Came over from Oregon State. Probably got a lot of guys from there. Childs waits, throws short, caught. And that's Alante Brown finally making another catch. He's great in space. So it's going to be first down from the 32. Michigan State's starting to find a rhythm here. And they're going to need that if they want to push this to Super Sim and try and just end this game early. Child's going to be under center, one of the rare college teams to actually run a lot of plays under center. He hands it off. Carter to the outside of the 40. And number 4 on Buffalo is able to come in and shut that play down. That was Jonathan Capo. Changing the key with that big hit. Maybe some of you will get that joke. I don't know. I have a lot of musician friends. 2nd and 3 under center. Child has Carter back there. He's been the workhorse. They hand it to him again. And they swamp him. Great job by Buffalo overloading that side of the field and making it impossible for Nate Carter to find any space. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. The biggest play of these Buffalo defenders' lives. This is what you will tell your grandkids about. They stack the box. I have to think it's a run to Nate Carter. He's been so good today. They do hand it to Carter, and he is stopped. Kobe Stewart with another big play. Coming up when it matters most. And getting a TFL to force Michigan State to punt the ball back to Buffalo. Ryan Eckley puts it in the air. They're going to get a return here to the 20 and to the 25. Again, a decent return. So here's CJ Obana. They came up short last drive. Only got a field goal. But plenty of chances to strike at that iron again. Barksdale able to pick up nothing. I thought he got a positive gain there. He did not. I'm guessing that animation means there's just like wear and tear to look at if there's not an injury listing. I imagine that's what it's for. And obviously we're not controlling any of the players, so it doesn't matter on our end. Obana in the shotgun. He has to throw here. 2nd and 10. He looks to run, throws it at the last second, and that's just out of bounds. He had an open player there, but he was just like, let me not get sacked here. Let me stop the clock and just airmail. 3rd down for the Bulls. Obana drops back. Throws long, and that is caught to the 45-yard line. That's a first down for Taji Johnson. Fantastic play by Obana, keeping Buffalo alive in this game. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. I mean, there's still the gargantuan task of scoring a touchdown, but I think they have a chance. Obana in the shotgun. Throws short. They're going to get another big gain here. Nick McMillan picking up 6 more yards. Nothing goes with college football quite like the unique and iconic taste of Dr. Pepper. Fansville, I want a sponsorship. There's another run for Barksdale. Barksdale going to fly through and get all the way up to the 39. The delay worked perfectly. He was almost shocked. He got the ball and he's like, wait a second, there's no defenders in my face. I could run. I can do this. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Buffalo. Obana in the shotgun. They've got 2 linebackers back there to try and discourage the run. They go to Barksdale anyway. Barksdale gets some space, and he's able to pick up 4 yards. They got to love these blocking schemes. I mean, it seems like the O-line and receivers coaches have finally figured out the correct blocking setups to give Jaquez Barksdale some space, and it's turned into some pretty good gains. Obana. Read option, and it's a perfect pull. 25 all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they're pushing all the buttons. They are in Michigan State's head right now. They're forcing them to react instead of attack. This is great play calling and fantastic execution from C.J. Obana. They're figuring it out. We're getting all the upsets that Imperialism is known for. I'm so happy about that. Obana, under pressure, throws the screen that's going to be caught by Jenkins, and he's taken down for a loss. It would have been better if he had just dropped the ball there. And that is the end of the third quarter. We are going to go into what should be, and what I hope will be, an exciting and riveting fourth quarter. If we can only dream. Here we go. 2nd and 12 from the 23. Michigan State's defense is spread out. I don't know what's going on. Obana's just going to run it and try and get something, and he gets back to the original line of scrimmage. That play lagged halfway through, and he got stuck behind a lineman. I don't know if it was a pass, if it was a run. There's been some weird alignment stuff on both sides. It comes back to bite Buffalo at the worst possible time. 3rd and 10. They've converted so many third downs here. Can they get another one when it really counts? Obana under pressure. He spins away and cannot get the throw off. He's sacked. And it's going to be a high-pressure field goal attempt for Nick Reed. Can he get his 3rd field goal of the game to open up the possibility of Buffalo getting a touchdown to take the lead instead of a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie? Maverick Hansen, that's his 1st sack of the game, and a huge point in this football game. Nick Reed, you got this, man. You got this. Snap, hold, kick is good. Nick Reed crushes it from 45 yards, his 3rd made field goal of the game on that many tries. He is making up for his miss against Central Michigan thrice over. Right down the middle. That would have been good from like 53. Incredible kick. I mean, the stones on this man. It's wonderful. So 6:04 to go. And Michigan State has no choice but to score here. A touchdown wouldn't even take us to Super Sim. It's gotten that bad. 15, 20. Here's the thing. I don't know how Maryland lost to this team. I'm very sad about it. Childs fakes it, runs to the right to the 20, breaks a tackle and gets to the 30. That is his best play of the day. He's had some good throws, but that run just resets the physicality marker. It gets the offense believing in the quarterback if he just drops down and does it himself. Oh my God. One of my favorite small sport content creators was just featured on the Washington Commanders Instagram account. That's so cool. Voice of Evan. I don't know if you know what my YouTube channel is, but congratulations, man. That's incredible. 2nd and 12 for Michigan State here. There's going to be a short throw. They're going to get some space. That's Glover to the outside 40. 45, and he's out at the 48-yard line. They're finally getting that outside game to work. Jerron Glover, easily Michigan State's best receiver of the day. Montori Foster had a big catch, but Glover's been the go-to guy. So it's 1st and 10 for Sparty. Buffalo has to at least hold him to a field goal. Childs under pressure, throws it away. That's going to be caught by the tight end. That's number 82, Brennan Parachek, the third string tight end, a sophomore. Maybe he's a second string. Maybe the depth chart's wrong. But the backup tight end getting open. Childs just had to yeet it. And the blitzing linebacker left the open space up in the middle for a first down. Childs sprints up to the line, is under center. They've got a strong group of blockers to the left. That's exactly where they go. Carter tries to get the edge. He does not. Great tackle by number 1 for Buffalo. I still don't know his name because there is no number 1 on this side. And I haven't been able to find the name on the back of his jersey. Maybe Malin White? I don't know. 2nd and 8 for Sparty. It's a fake handoff. Childs throws to the left. That's going to be caught out of bounds, and that's a first down. Jack Velling's second catch of the game. Big body tight end with a big time catch, making it 1st and 10 from the 21. They are back in the red zone with another chance to put this game away. A touchdown would make this so difficult for Buffalo. There's the handoff to Carter, 20. He gets up to the 16. And this physicality is starting to wear on Buffalo's defense. They're probably getting tired. They've been playing lights out since the second quarter, but they're running out of energy. 2nd and 4. Childs pointing defenders out. They're stacking the box. They go with the run anyway. Carter is taken down before the first down. Big time tackle there for, what's his name? Kobe Stewart. I mean, he's going to be the defensive MVP for the Bulls in this game. Win or lose, he's going to be on their stat sheet. He's been incredible. 3rd and 1. Biggest play of the day for Buffalo. Can they make the stop? Childs. Carter. No, it's not Carter. They had somebody else in, and CJ Basil with another tackle for loss. That was K'Ron Lynch Adams, his first carry of the day. What were they thinking? A baffling call, and they're going to go for it on 4th and 3. Oh my God. Oh my God. Childs. Are they just trying to make him jump off sides? Is that what this is? No, they're going to run a play. Carter gets it this time, and Carter will not get there. George Wolo makes the stop, and Buffalo holds strong. Obano in the shotgun on 1st and 10. He drops back, throws to the right. That's going to be caught. And number 81 spins out of a tackle. That's Jake Orlando's first catch of the game, making it 2nd and 4. This is the 2-minute warning. We have a must-watch game going on right now. Okay. Obano in the shotgun, drops back, throws to the right. That's going to be dropped. Good drop there by McMillan. Okay, 3rd and 4. I mean, there's no way Buffalo comes back from this, right? Obana. Under pressure, throws quickly. That's going to be caught. Number 11, that's Taji Johnson making the catch all the way out to the 38, and the Bulls are in business. I cannot believe this is happening right now. And it helps that I don't like Michigan State. It helps. 1st and 10 for Sparty. Obana brings everybody out. 1:45 to go. They have all 3 timeouts. He drops back, throws long or short. It's caught. They might want to call timeout here, but they won't. I still don't know the receiver's name. I'm going to say Chance Morrow. Maybe I can get a name here. Maybe. Turn around. Samuel. Oh, that's the guy that's not on the roster of Samuels. Whatever. 2nd and 5. Obano looks over to the sideline. 1:17 to go. They're running out of time. Throws short. Why do they keep doing these passes over the middle? You're going to lose all your time that way. It's risky, I guess, but I don't know. 3rd and 5. High pressure situation for the Buffalo Bulls. Can they pull this off? Obana in the shotgun. Launches. He has a man open. Barksdale, 40, 35-30, and that's a great undercut tackle by Michigan State to deny the touchdown. But Buffalo calls their first timeout, a minute 8 to go. They have entered the Thunderdome. They either score here or it's over. Obana throws to the right. That's going to be caught for a 5-yard gain. Nick McMillan falling out of bounds, but they say his knee was down. This clock is going to run for another 9 seconds. They're 28 yards away from the end zone. They're not going to call a timeout. I don't know why they... Why would they say that was tackled in bounds? He fell out. Baffling choice by the refs and the game clock operator. 40 seconds to go. Obana throws short, and they're going to have to call a timeout. Right here, right here. There you go. Are they in the red zone? I think they are. Yep, 1st and 10 from the 19. 36 seconds to go. It's a repeat of Colorado, New Mexico. Will we have a different result? Obana launches. End zone. Oh, Nick McMillan dropped the go-ahead touchdown. He was hit in the end zone and lost control of the ball. That is heartbreaking. Are we really going to see another near upset as opposed to an upset? 2nd and 10. Obana drops back. Launches to the end zone again. And he dropped it again. He dropped it again. I mean, you have a timeout. If you have an open player past the first down marker, you have to go for that. Just get yourself some more bites at the apple, please. Not another end zone shot, please. Come on. I'm begging of you. Get some route diversity in here. It's a bunch formation. I have to think it's what they're doing. Obana drops back. Waits. He gets the throw away, and that's 4th and 10. Oh, boy. 24 seconds to go. It's going to come down to one last chance. And again, this should not be a shot to the end zone. This should be a play for the first down. I think it's doable. Just one little tight end crosser route over the middle. You can keep the game going. 4th and 10. Obana. Everybody drops back from Michigan State. He fires. It's going to be caught. Can he get to the first down? No. No, he cannot. They did exactly what I told them to do. But the tight end didn't run his route past the first down line. Michigan State makes the tackle. And Nate Carter is going to get the first down. Oh, man. I'm like legitimately emotional. That's so sad. Well, Aiden Childsvik gets the kneel down. And Michigan State survives. They scored 14 points in the first quarter. Went scoreless. Goose eggs for the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. But their defense did just enough to get the victory. 20 carries, 138 yards, and a touchdown for Nate Carter. And you would love to see Buffalo extend further. You would have loved to see them get a second victory and a big upset over a Big Ten school. But they came up just short. And Sparty will move on and get a pretty big swath of territory, if we're being honest. All right. Time to update the map. Damn. That's a really big shame. All right. Let's get this going. Zoom in a little bit here. We're going to... There's the first one, the second one, the third one. Is there anything else that I have to recolor here? Yes, there is. And I looked it up. This island is in Michigan's territory, not Minnesota, so we're going to recolor that. Goodbye, Buffalo. You played your heart out, but you're gone. Those are the rules of imperialism, baby. Okay. I almost screwed that up. And the first significant expansion for a Big Ten school belongs to Michigan State. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Yeah, that'll work. So Michigan State moves out their territory. Let's get this map right. And that is the map that we have after 17 games in season-long Imperialism. We're halfway to the top 100. Buffalo bows out, and just to clarify, that land bridge is gone now. If you go north, it's a skip, just like going to the ocean. That goes for Ohio State, Akron, Kent State, Pitt, everybody. And Syracuse as well. So that is it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Damn.